Microsoft stock is down more than 20% in the past 3 months. Is this a sign to get in or wait for further drop? What's up, homie? It's Howie. I'm a principal AI engineer with a PhD in physics. Welcome back to HowieVerse, where investing is driven by data. In this video, I will share my thoughts on Microsoft stock. Does the business start to crack? Is it going to go lower from here? Let's get to it. Microsoft makes money in 3 ways: productivity and business processes. So think about Microsoft Words, Excel and PowerPoint, or LinkedIn. Number 2, intelligent cloud. This is the Azure cloud computing business. Number 3, personal computing like Windows Pro licenses, Surface computers, or gaming such as Xbox. As you can see, Microsoft owns a variety of businesses. Each of these businesses could be a multi-billion-dollar company, which also means each of these segments comes with competitors. For productivity and business processes, Microsoft would compete with the likes of Google. Google also has similar business product like Google Docs, which is Microsoft Word's equivalent. And they are free to use. Most importantly, it's integrated with a powerful tool like Gemini. Gemini also connects with Gmail, Google Meet, Google Calendar, Google Maps, everything in Google related product. You can use Gemini for creative use, superior deep research tool, large file handling, 2 million tokens for Gemini versus 400,000 for Copilot. Where do you use Gemini? Almost everything. Gemini is a very strong competitor to ChatGPT. Where do you use Copilot? If you already use Microsoft 360 apps, just think about it for a moment. If you already use Microsoft 365 apps, that's not a very strong argument for you to use Copilot if you're not using Microsoft 365 apps, right? However, Microsoft has made their apps very strong or very sticky. If you use Microsoft Words, PowerPoint, or other stuff, you probably already store everything as an enterprise into the OneDrive system. So it will be really hard for you to just switch service. Like, for example, if you want to switch Microsoft 365 to Google Enterprise or Google Workspace, it's going to be really hard for you to switch, because if you want to migrate from one platform to another platform, it will take a lot of time to do that. So Google or Microsoft has made the product very expensive for you to migrate. So despite of the powerful tool like Gemini, Microsoft still has a really sticky product in terms of their Microsoft 365 apps. Nevertheless, if I'm a young business, if I'm a new business, I would opt in for Google products or Google Workspace starting from now on, so I don't have to migrate it. This is because Google AI product is so much superior than Microsoft Copilot. And this is also the reason why people have been dumping Microsoft stock and buying Google stock. Number 2, their cloud business is very strong and very competitive. It's a very high gross margin product and just second to AWS. But just get this, AWS last year in the same time, they were making $116 billion. However, Microsoft Intelligent Cloud, they are making $106 billion. That's only about 10% or $10 billion difference between the number 1 and number 2. For the number 3 position, we have Google Cloud Provider or GCP. Google is only making $43.2 billion. This is less than half in comparison to these 2 giant cloud providers. So the gap in between choosing cloud provider, AWS versus Azure, is really, really close. And it's like flipping a coin if you want to choose Azure versus AWS in terms of their revenue. Overall, Microsoft business remains solid. High gross margin products and services. Net profit margin is still at 36+%. This is very, very good. On top of that, Microsoft has $102 billion in cash. The company is a cash printing machine. Microsoft has $35 billion in debt, but because they are cash cow, they can easily pay it off within only 4 months. So why does the stock go down? First is CapEx, or capital expenditure. Profit margin is compressed due to infrastructure investment like data center. Investors are nervous if the investment is going to pay off in the future. Second, Gemini overtook AI-related products, including Copilot. The performance of Gemini or Google AI shook the world. Even ChatGPT CEO applauded the performance of Gemini. But other than that, business remained very, very solid. Hey, since you're still here, I want to show you something really cool. Let's look at this one here. All right, so this is Microsoft chart. We are going into technical analysis right now. As you can see right here, since the recent high all the way to the recent low right here, Microsoft has dropped more than 20%, right? And what's really cool here is we draw this line months ago on Microsoft. Look at where it's closed. It's within $1, or if not less than $1 of where it closed, right? So with this, in this particular day, because this is a daily chart, it went all the way up here and it closes within the line. And that is the power of technical analysis. You can predict where the price is going to stop or the price is going to be at a certain point of time. So what is going on here? So what's going on here is that you see this line right here, it broke down, and after this broke down on this candle right here, it go past couple days and it still didn't confirm. Now it has confirmed the breakdown on the 4th day right here, right? So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So it confirmed the breakdown. It went all the way to this low right here, and it tried to retest it. So this is what I call it, revert back to the scene of the crime. So this is the scene of crime, right? So it went down and go up. I'll give you another example right here, right? So if we look at another example, we just scroll somewhere over here. Let's look at this one, right? So what's going on here? So you broke down, right? It broke down and it go down and went up to retest the scene of the crime over here, and then it go down even further, right? So let's draw something right here. So what it does is that it will go down and then it will go up to retest this line, and then it go down even further to retest this line. So what does it say for this scenario, right? What does it say about this scenario is that it's most likely is going to go down, which is what we see, right? It broke down, retest this line, right? And it doesn't push through. You see, like it goes back down to this line right here, right? What does it mean? It doesn't push through. Probably for Microsoft, there are still more downward move coming, which is, I predict it might go down all the way here to retest this line within months. I don't know, it could happen, it could not happen, but probability wise, I'm just telling you that this chart has been broken down. It retests the scene of the crime here, and after it retesting, as we see again on this case, it's going down even further all the way touching this point. So I kind of expect that it will do the same. If you look at the history, right, the history rhymes. It's not the same, but it rhymes, and seems like Microsoft has a lot more downward move from here, and the earnings actually coming on Wednesday, the 28th, January 2026. So, holy, so it's actually this week. So I record this on Sunday, January 2025. So I don't know, by the time this video out, it might already be too late, but here still doing it. Anyway, I just thought this is really cool. In conclusion, the business remains solid. Microsoft is a cash printing machine with great balance sheet. However, the fear is within the AI bet. Also, from the technical analysis point of view, it seems like there's a lot more downward move to happen. If you like content like this, please like the video down below. Also, I can't make video like this every day because of time, but I can post 5 minutes golden nuggets in HowieVerse Stock Lab community. If you're interested, check it out in the pinned comment down below. I'll see you next time.